Hey.
I didn't need it. I don't want it. It is, if ever there, okay, here he is, and now here we are, and there we are, and here he is. And if ever there's been a time when I am an absolute chicken with my head cut off, today is it.
It's all right. We'll give you grace. Because some days that's me.
You don't, what?
Some days that's me.
Grace?
She died 3 years ago.
Isn't it 30 years ago?
Yeah. Heads up, guys. This is going to be a short episode because
You're welcome, guys.
we're just really sandwiching this one in before, between school pickups and whatnot. So it's going to be a little bit short.
Sandwich.
Listen, so would I, because you know why? And I'm sorry to open like this, but I'm on an all liquid diet because you know what tomorrow is? Don't neglect your screenings, guys.
No,
it's my colonoscopy.
There it is. Hey, guys, welcome to the first ever Cold Hands, Warm Hearts colonoscopy special.
A dish.
Welcome to the Cold Hands, Warm Hearts.
Listen, I am cranky. I've never wanted a peanut butter sandwich. Right? Mm-hmm. Come on. You just lay it on real thick. Anyway.
Oh, man.
Don't neglect your screenings, guys. And we're not going to get into it. But tomorrow is the day. And I'm tired of anticipating it. I'm tired of dreading it.
Sure.
But now I'm in it. Sure. So, the real party starts this evening, and we're not going to get into it. But next week, I'll update you on this experience. You know what's crazy? Jeff Engle and I both have colonoscopies this week.
Did you guys? It's like a couples massage, but it's a couples colonoscopy.
No,
where it's like
it was accidental. Accidental colonoscopies.
Accidental couples colonoscopy.
Title.
Dude, honestly, I feel like a couple's colonoscopy might make people feel more comfortable going into the thing. Play some Zen music.
Listen, you can hold hands.
Yeah.
Mom is taking me.
Man, what a hilarious episode of The Bachelor.
What a terrible date.
But it's not the Golden Bachelor. It's like the 45-year-old Bachelor.
And honestly, if a relationship can stand that test, this is how we make marriages last on The Bachelor.
Right.
We do colonoscopies.
That's it. It's just, let's not set an unrealistic... Everything's not a helicopter ride over a vineyard, guys.
No.
Some days, it's a colonoscopy.
Some days, here's what we do. We send them on a family outing. We send them with someone else's toddler.
Yeah.
That kid has a major meltdown.
Let's see if you make it.
That's what I'm saying.
Welcome back to The Bachelor, where it's full scale, full contact life simulation. And it's this guy.
Yeah.
He's 45. Maybe he's been divorced once. He's got a couple of kids.
Yeah.
He loves Nickelback. He
Dad
just wants to,
rock.
And he feels like he got married too young. He's trying to recapture part of some semblance of his youth, but it also is his prostate's a problem. And he also needs the colonoscopy. And here's the thing. When Phoebe comes along, here comes Phoebes. She wants to hop on a chopper, go look at a vineyard, and then go hear a private one-on-one from Luke Bryan. But instead, they're at Docky Procky. Here they show up at Dr. Digits, and we land the chopper on the helipad. All the time, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait to sit down and not eat the dinner that you present to me," because no one's eating.
No one ever eats the dinner.
Just everyone's having like a quarter of a spritzer while they sit and talk about how are you here for the right reasons? Well, everyone comes to Docky Procky for the right reasons, because guys, don't neglect your screen. Here's the thing. We can talk day and night about who's here for Chloe.
For true
We
love.
can talk about who's here for former second string quarterback Brian. Or we can talk about who wants to go see the Northern Lights from a skiff. That's what we're all here for. But in reality, we all need to get our colonoscopies. And guys, it's not all going to be chocolate covered strawberries and tiramisu. Sometimes it's going to be, sometimes it's going to be a quick trip to the proctologist together.
Listen, NBC sponsor us, and let us construct a show for you that is going to create lasting marriages, lasting partnerships right here.
Bachelor faux real. Here it is, guys. Success rate through the roof because we've seen it all.
I am just wheezing. I am wheezing.
Listen,
I'm depleted on my liquid diet. Everything's funny.
Here we go. Here's special guest host Kelly Clarkson has us up on stage to do a bit on her show. That's not life. Life is hey, let's go get in a verbal fight at an IKEA.
Life is take this teenager's keys and tell him to do his homework.
Right. Tell him to do his homework right after you got home from picking out coffee tables and getting your butt checked.
Listen.
Bachelor for real. Welcome home, I guess. On today's one-on-one, we're going to coordinate the calendar.
Your dry erase marker is purple. All your stuff's going to be purple. Mine's going to be orange.
On this group date, you're actually going to catch a glimpse of him smelling his boxers off the floor to make sure they've been washed. This is what's happening today. At some point during this group date, where's the plunger is going to get set.
I can't. It's too good. Why this show hasn't already been made, I don't know.
Bachelor for real.
I think this is what people want to see.
B4R.
They want real life. Right. Real life NBC.
Right. The minute Luke Bryan packs it in, he's on to the next city. Here, Carrie Ann and Jordash they've annulled it. It's over. It's over for them because Luke Bryan's
life comes
gone.
at you fast.
Yeah, Luke Bryan's come and go, but plungers are forever.
Yeah.
Colonoscopy, guys, get yours.
It's true. Don't neglect your screenings. So I'll update you on our couples colonoscopy. They're not at the same time. Mine's tomorrow. Jeff's is on Friday.
Okay.
So it's going to be fine. Please God, let it be fine. Okay. February will be over on Friday.
Sure, 28 days.
January felt like it was forever long. Now we're almost to March.
That's how February works, though.
Well, it is when short February is done. But I just feel like this year more than ever.
Well,
the snow. Because, guys, when I tell you we were inside of our homes last week from Monday to Thursday.
Do you know what makes a month go by fast? Scheduling a colonoscopy at the end of it.
No.
February comes and goes because I'm checking off the days.
No, I have been dreading. And yet February has still.
That's what I'm saying. You've been dreading.
Sailed right on past.
Okay, anyway.
But yeah, we were inside last week for all of it because we had ice and snow and single-digit temperatures. It's 79 today. It has felt a little bit like whiplash around here. I saw this thing on Instagram that said it was created by Midwest versus Everybody, which is a really good Instagram handle. And this is classified as false spring, which comes just before third winter. And third winter precedes the pollinating and the mud season, which nothing has ever felt truer of the state of Oklahoma. So apparently we're in false spring right now. It's 79 degrees. I've taken 3 walks in the last 2 days, and the sunshine is life-giving. But my car is filthy from the snow and the sand and the salt. Mm-hmm. And it's that thing where I want to wash it, but then I see that there's a chance of rain next week, and I think, why? Why would I do that?
Why would you do that?
Why would I do that? Because the mud season is coming.
Well, there's a whole joke there. Not going to make it. You're not going to
I
make
should
it.
be really careful. I should listen. The reason I'm sharing this very personal medical procedure is because I want other people to be on it with their screenings, guys. We can't neglect them. You know, our grandmother passed away due to colon cancer. And so this is especially important for those of us who have it in our families. And guys, if you just need that gentle reminder, you're going to get it here. And that's why I'm choosing to be open about
That's
this.
what we're good for is
we'll
remind you about your screenings.
That's right. Okay, what you been up to?
We're scrambling. I'm just working and doing things, and I have a trip coming up, and I'm
you do. When do you leave for that, and where are you going?
Tomorrow at 6:45.
Okay, so when you're in the air,
Back to your point about it's been a cold month.
Yeah.
Stay inside.
Yeah.
And just the doldrums of early January, just the winter, just drag down. You know what we all need is a trip someplace nice, someplace sunny, someplace tropical, someplace that's going to just take our mind off of the seasonal, depressive, off the cold, brisk. So I booked a trip to Cleveland, Ohio. I decided, guys, I'm out of here. Okay.
See you later, suckers.
Bonsoir. I packed all my Tommy Bahamas.
Yeah.
My shortest shorts. Crocs. No socks. Because I'm going to air these dogs out in sunny Cleveland, Ohio.
Is it so cold there? Is it snowy?
I don't know.
I'm sure it is. It has to be snowy.
I haven't
in
checked
Cleveland.
because I don't need to know in advance.
But you're going there to visit a friend. You're not just going for the weather.
No, because if that were the case, I would need a different kind of screening of my brains. My buddy Jesse moved there recently, which I think is stupid.
Yeah. Sad when friends
move. But I'm
move.
going to meet him there and see him and his wife and hang out.
Till the weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
how
come back
fun.
on Saturday.
It'll be lovely.
Yeah.
Because you know what really brings the warmth?
But you know what's lovely this time of year?
Friendship.
Cleveland, Ohio is what it is.
Yeah. Well, that'll be good. So you're scrambling to get everything in.
Yeah, and it's always it is as if the universe knows when you're like gonna be. So it's just been throwing me curveballs galore.
It really has. Today was one of those days where you're like, 12:30. Nope. 1:15. Nope. 2:30.
The goalpost
nope.
keeps moving.
It really does. I've just got to stay on my toes. I do love that you're drinking out of the cup I got you. Yeah. Guys, I purchased Brandon an oversized stemless wine glass that says "Let's go, girls" in bubble letters. And I like that you're using it.
Yeah, it's
thought you might use it for a pencil cup, but
no, it's a seltzer cup.
Beverage.
It's big.
Yeah.
It feels like you just keep pouring. It's like a black hole of nothingness, and by the time you realize it, it's darn near a liter in there.
Right.
You just keep going. It's
your rosé.
I can look away for the duration of the pour, and then I look back.
Yeah.
Still space.
I know.
It's great.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, I didn't say that.
Reminded me of you. Okay. Last week was weird because we were inside for the whole time. And it wasn't even fun snow that's enjoyable to play in because it was literally like negative wind chills. Dripping the faucets. Unbelievable. So we didn't really do a whole lot besides virtual school and I wrote that week, but Hope did have a sleepover on Friday night. It was a belated Galentine's.
Sure.
With a few pals.
Sure.
The boys stayed with mom and dad, so they had the run of the house. Hope's request for this particular Galentine's, and honestly, tell me what's more Galentine's than this. There's lots of things that are, but Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
brownies,
Yeah.
various sweet treats.
Sure.
To make a candy salad, which I've talked about before, which really grosses me right on.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. And you've got mail. That's what they wanted.
More of a Sleepless in Seattle gal.
Yeah, are you?
They're the same movie.
Let's go, girls.
I would just for my rom-com dollar. When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
or
Oh.
if I'm okay.
Okay.
Can we?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So
We don't have a ton of time today, but this is important.
if we're talking rom-coms,
Let's do it.
widely regarded, if you were to make a Mount Rushmore of rom-coms, When Harry Met Sally is the George Washington.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Would you put Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail on there, or would you pick between the two? Because you can't have a Hanks.
I love them both very, very much. But if I could only pick one, that's hard. I'd probably go with Sleepless.
And so if you're going to do, I would too. Of the two. Okay. But if you're going to make one, if you're doing cultural impact and importance, the Hanks and Meg Ryan group of rom-coms, I feel like Sleepless in Seattle is the one. Yeah. But if you're going to my favorite, Joe versus the Volcano has it all over both of them.
Agree. And we've talked about this.
All over both of them.
What are some other rom-coms that you might put in this list that maybe...
Long Legs. I watched it this week and it is...
terrifying. Bizarre.
Delightful.
Really?
Have you seen it?
No, Jeff told me he watched part of it on a plane.
It's not as hilarious as I thought it was going to be.
I know.
I've thought about it once a day since.
Oh.
Cage's no Hanks.
No. And that's all you need to say.
I've been sleepless in Seattle for a different reason.
Sleepless in Cleveland.
I've been poopless because I did it all. Babies. Okay. Other rom-coms that would make the list.
Yeah. What are your top rom-coms?
Fool's Gold. No. I like it.
How to Lose a Guy. That's in mine.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Because that pairing.
Yeah.
I'm sad we didn't get more from that pairing.
Hudson and Mahogany.
Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey. Because their chemistry was something you don't see every day.
Yeah. Fool's Gold.
No. It's different.
I like Fool's Gold.
I know you do.
Donald Sutherland is a delight. It's not Donald Sutherland. It's someone else. Is it Donald? It's Darnell Sutherland.
I can't remember.
Anyways,
that's how memorable it was for me. Only fools like that movie. I got it.
That was good.
I did it.
Other rom-coms. What are other rom-coms?
The other day I watched 13 Going on 30.
I like it.
It's a delight.
17 again with Nora Ephron.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's Zac Efron.
Yeah. Haven't seen that one.
But that's just 13 Going on 30.
Never Been Kissed.
Which is big.
Pitch Perfect.
That's a
50 First Dates.
50 First Dates. I like 50 First Dates.
I do too. I'm just thinking of more recent. We haven't had a lot of rom-coms lately. People want them.
They came out with that one with Sydney Sweeney and
didn't like it.
The boy from Twisters.
Glenn Powell. Didn't like it. That. I tried. Did not care for.
Everyone was excited because it was like a proper rom-com. It was like in the...
Right.
It was very much of the genre.
Which I appreciate. But that's why people liked the one with Kristen Bell and Adam Brody. Nobody Wants This.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but it was like romantic comedy type. It was sweet. I think people want the rom-com. I have heard a lot. People are clamoring.
Are they?
For the rom-com.
Yeah.
We need it in 2025. We need romance. That's funny.
We need 2025
rom-com.
We need rom-coms at our age.
And kindness.
No, we need rom-coms and colonoscopies.
Oversized wine glasses. Oh.
That's it. You hit an age, guys, and you need rom-coms and colonoscopies.
And glasses.
And that's it. It's a simple equation.
That's it. Okay. I'm starting a new workout. Man, as if you care.
Rom-coms and colonoscopies is a good title, but I don't.
No, Bachelor
for real.
For real. I can't even start thinking about that again because that got me good. I'm a little delirious with my lack of calories. Okay, I'm starting a new workout.
Okay. Are we gonna take tango lessons?
No.
In Paris, or are we gonna sit on the couch and talk about who at the Golden Globes is taking Ozempic? like which is it?
We're gonna Google where we've seen this actor before.
Right? Are we gonna go scuba diving off the Great Barrier Reef, or are we gonna sit here and Google the collective net worths of the Spice Girls? Because we don't know what they're up to.
And the ages of everyone in this movie. Okay.
Are we?
Oh my gosh. Listen.
Are we going to take a romantic baking for two course from Wolfgang Puck? Or are we going to talk about which natural deodorant's not working for us? Oh, but the others have so much aluminum. I can't. If I'm going to be around for the kids, I can't use Old Spice. This one smells like cedar and me.
And then to go off of the Wolfgang Puck class, to keep the dinner theme going, you're throwing Happy Meals at the children in the back seat, stale fries.
Right.
Eat your fries.
Shut up!
We're talking about deodorant up here.
I used to be fun.
As you careen down the road in your minivan. Okay. I'm starting a new workout. Do you listen to Mind Pump?
I used to be a very...
I know, but I don't know if you still listen to them.
I have on and off, but I have certainly, as you can tell by my current physique, I am not as...
Whatever, you look great.
Well, that's generous.
Well, Jeff listens. He's a devotee.
He is, I know.
And he has their app,
Sure.
which I did not know, but they have this thing called Maps 15.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it.
I own some of the maps.
And I am on board with a 15-minute workout.
Sure.
Jeff does it and has really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think it's working for him.
Very well, sure.
And so I'm starting that.
Their
Feels very
programming is
doable.
their programming is very good. It's very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're clearly very schooled in what works.
Right.
They're good.
So I'll keep you posted on that, but I'm excited about my Maps 15 journey.
Sponsors. Mind Pump. Sponsor us, Mind Pump. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Did I tell you about Hopi's contact lens journey?
No.
Because we've been on it.
She's new in the contacts.
She is.
Really? She's always just embraced the glasses.
And she still loves her glasses. But she would like to have an option for soccer
Sure.
games.
Rec
You know,
specs.
rec specs.
Rec
no.
specs.
But you don't want to get hit in the face with the soccer ball while you're wearing your specs.
Rec specs, though.
I know. But,
Little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
but
out
also
there.
no.
Okay.
And so she nixed that. And so she has been trying contact lenses for the last week. Now, you don't wear glasses
Yet.
Do you
But-
feel like you're needing them? Do you really?
Starting.
Is that another thing? Because that's a good date for Bachelor for real.
Going
To pick out your frames.
Gotta go get my prescription. They don't have my prescription at that Walgreens.
But honestly, that would be a fun date to go help someone pick out frames.
Yeah, but that's not what we're going for.
Might get in a fight.
That's not for real.
Yeah, it is.
We want it to be for real.
Oh, okay.
Here's what I
For
want.
LASIK.
I don't want Madison and Sage going off to the Walgreens for frames. I want him to have to peel off and sneakily cop some Prep H. I want him to have to. That's the challenge.
Just pick an embarrassing product.
Right. Can you sneak some Preparation H into the basket without the group date noticing? And off we go.
That's pretty real.
And if you can,
You get a rose.
you know what they say. If you love something, take it to CVS and buy Preparation H with it. And if it stays,
They get the first impression rose.
come on.
And it's one of those ones from the CVS line that is like a preserved rose
Right.
that they sell for $14.99.
Listen, Balin, when you turned a blind eye to my industrial tube of Preparation H, I knew that you were the one. And if you gained 80 pounds,
Balin?
if you gained 80 pounds and we went to your check-in when you were pregnant, I would lie about your weight for you.
Because, guys, that's what Jeff Engle did for me. Brandon is referencing a for real life event. And that's why I love Jeff Engle to this day. Because he lied about my weight.
For you, on your behalf. He lied about your weight as your proxy.
You know what? I don't want to take it that far. I don't want to say that he lied about it.
He fudged it.
So much as he put down a number that I was comfortable with.
He put down a number that was inaccurate.
And he guessed.
He fudged the numbers.
I'm not going to say that he lied.
He tipped the scales in your favor.
I was miserable. Okay. I just needed that. I needed it.
Balin,
Yeah.
I just need you to know
That I will.
Yeah.
Lie about your weight.
I want, here's
When you
instant. Yeah. We're going to go, instead of going on a whirlwind date around the world, I'm going to make you come hang out at my parents' house. You're allergic to cats and they've got 8.
That's a good one.
That's what we're doing.
That's a really good
Can you
one.
stick it out, Balin?
Why is her name Balin?
I heard it recently and it's a funny name.
Okay. Listen. Okay, so Hope has been on this contact
Her name's
lens.
Balin because that's what she's doing once she sees me with my Preparation H. She gone. She's just here to build her Instagram followers. She doesn't care about my issues.
So true. She's trying to get her skincare line off the ground. Skin by Balin.
Skin by Balin. Meanwhile, I'm over here going, where's the retinol? I'm not trying to fine tune. I'm trying to put duct tape on this barn.
Okay. So it is a very powerless feeling. It's how you feel helpless watching someone try to put contact lenses in and take them out because you can't help. You cannot help. Because I'll tell you what someone doesn't want is you touching their eyeball. And I don't blame her.
I can't be a part of contact lenses on my eyes or anyone's.
You don't think you could do it?
I can't.
See, Jeff can't either. He has tried multiple times.
So someone in junior high,
Okay.
her name was Anna.
Okay.
She had colored contacts.
Oh, yeah. Those are a big deal.
And I was like, this is the grossest thing. I was like, I want to see what my eyes look like that color. So I put someone else's contact lenses in my eye.
Oh, no. Brandon.
First off,
they weren't disposables back then.
I was a dish with periwinkle eyes.
Periwinkle.
But I looked like I was crying because I was.
Because you probably got pink eye.
I went to the bathroom outside Miss, whose was it? Ehrlich? Someone's class.
Okay.
We were making hovercrafts that day.
Sure.
As you do. And I tried on Anna's
periwinkle,
which, by the way, is a disgusting move. And it could have given me all sorts of eye-related issues.
I know.
But I did it.
What was she thinking?
She was thinking, I bet he looks real good with periwinkle eyes.
Okay.
And also, my hovercraft's already done.
Yeah.
So...
yeah. What am I going to do?
I put him in, and it was the most painful thing I've ever done. Oh. And I've never even considered the notion of contact lenses
ever since.
Wow. And I blame Anna for letting me try that. Sometimes I need to be told no.
Yes, you do. Well, it really is. It's a thing to try to figure out how to get them in and how to get them out. And she's doing great. Like, she really is. But every now and then they'll fold up on you or they'll migrate to the wrong place. So she's doing great and we're persevering. And I think it's going to work out, at least for part of the time. Because she does consider glasses to be her face jewelry. They're an accessory and it's part of her whole vibe.
Hers are always like, they've got flavor. She's got different colors. She's got different like designs.
Shapes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I know.
That's why if I'm being honest, that's why I was a little concerned that she's exploring contact lenses because it's like, I probably, without her glasses, won't be able to pick her out of a lineup. I don't know what she looks like.
They're very much a part of her vibe and her aesthetic. But I do think it'll be nice to have the option, especially for sports, to wear those.
Respects.
Okay, we're closing in on our time here. So I just quickly want to ask you what you've been watching, reading, or listening to. We'll get to the rest of the stuff next time.
So doubled back after watching Sister Act and watched Sister
we
Act
watched
2,
it too.
Back in the Habit.
We watched number 1.
It's great.
Yeah.
There's a part.
Okay.
First off, I'll get a little emotional in a movie thing.
Yeah.
And when they uncorked their first little performance, I was like, okay.
Oh, did you get teary?
All right, kids of St. Francis.
Oh.
Take me there.
Yeah.
And then I remembered that it was a Whoopi Goldberg movie about a singing nun from the 90s, and I snapped right out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a part where they're like waiting to perform at the finals. And first off, I love that Whoopi's like, take off your robes. If we're going to go out there, we're going to be ourselves. And they go out and they're like in the most 90s outfits of all time. It's incredible. But they're sitting there and there's another group performing and they're all like intimidated by them. They're like, they're so good. And there's one girl singing lead and I'm listening to her and I'm like, you y'all know you have Lauryn Hill in your choir, right? This gal's good.
She is no Lauren.
She's not in the Fugees.
No.
She's not Lorenzo Hill. Because Hill's voice is clearly like a different thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was my one nit that I would pick with the movie. It's like,
course.
what are y'all scared of?
What are you scared of?
Y'all have Lauryn Hill. Unless it's Whitney Houston across the way.
Yeah.
So watched that.
Yeah.
Like I said, watched Longlegs. Guys, if you're going out of town and leaving your spouse by themselves,
Oh, no.
quick, fast, watch Longlegs with them and then go, okay, bye, and then just leave.
Did she watch with you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We watched because Ben was at the in-laws or at a sleepover or something, and we were
Yeah.
like, what is the one thing we can't watch with Ben? And I'll tell you this. Longlegs, Cage is terrifying.
Yeah.
And the movie, there's some issues with it, but I'll tell you what, I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Okay.
Listening to, I recently, maybe you can tell, maybe you can't. I did some like
I can tell.
rearranging
Yeah.
of
This
my
looks
whole
very organized.
vinyl situation.
Yep.
And so I've been going back and listening through all sorts of stuff that I normally don't listen to. I listened to a whole Human League record yesterday. I listened to a whole The Band's Greatest Hits. So I've been crazy eclectic only because I've been digging through and re-alphabetizing all my records. And as I happen upon something I want to listen to, I just pop it on and listen to it. So I couldn't even zero in on one thing. I've been listening to a ton of stuff. It's been
Digging
great.
for treasures.
It's been great because I'm finding stuff that I own that I forgot that I owned.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Yay.
You know who's got a great record?
Who?
You remember Nada Surf,
No.
who sings Popular? I'm head of the class, I'm popular.
No.
My mom says I'm a catch, I'm popular. How do you not remember Popular?
I'll listen to it on the way out of
Anyways,
here.
no, I'll listen to Ariana Grande sing Popular. It's a different song altogether. But they have a whole record. They got really popular for that one song, and apparently I own it on vinyl. Not sure why or how or when, but I listened to the whole record yesterday. It's awesome.
Yeah. Hidden gems.
Nada Surf. Sponsor us, Nada Surf.
Sponsor us. So Jeff and I started Severance. Are you a Severance watcher?
Yeah, well, so we watched like the first, call it 3/4 of the first season,
Okay.
and then got busy and fell off.
Fell off. But I hear...
Loved it.
Okay.
Need to go back and rewatch all of the first season and catch up because what we did watch, I really, really, really enjoyed.
Yeah, same. We're only 2 episodes into season 1, but I have heard season 2 is insane.
Do you know Ben Stiller directs those?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I know. So we're on a Severance journey. We have been watching as a family Alone. I've talked about Alone before, where people go out into the wilderness. This one's Alone, Australia. We're watching as a family. You must know the language is atrocious. And Jeff qualified this by saying, and he travels to Australia frequently, they're Australian.
Yeah. No,
That's how he qualified it.
there's some words they use very commonly
Yeah.
that are just like almost terms of endearment over there.
Oh, yeah.
That if you said it here
It's constant.
in like the drive-through, you're catching a McFlurry to the dome. Over there, it's fine.
Totally. But I am obsessed with this.
Okay.
Okay. We are now down to 3
I'm obsessed with being alone.
participants. And you got to be a character to be on this show, right? Because they're completely out there. They're in Tasmania. I got home last night from a class at church. I walked in and the kids greeted me at the door and they were like, Mom, Mike caught some fish and Gina caught fish and Mike caught an eel. And I cannot tell you the relief I felt. I wake up.
Without you?
Well, I gave them permission because it's been a nightly thing. I was like, start it without me.
I hate that.
No, listen.
No.
Listen. But I think about these people when I wake up. I worry about. They're not out there anymore. It's been a year. They're
You don't know
home.
that. You don't know that.
I don't know. They could still be out there. But anyway, we love the
they
show
are.
Alone. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. I said I was going to talk more about the telepathy tapes. This is a podcast series. I'm on episode 5. This is hosted by Kai Dickens. Guys, this is an exploration of people on the autism spectrum who are non-speakers.
Okay.
They're excuse me, they're nonverbal, but they would be considered to be spellers. So they have a way of communicating where they either tap out letters on a board
Sure.
or with an iPad or an app or something. But what this series is exploring is the possibility that many non-speakers are telepathic. And it is the most fascinating,
That is interesting.
beautiful, magical thing. I am so intrigued with it, and I am dying for somebody to listen to it so I can talk to them about it, because the evidence that they present on this podcast is incredible.
Interesting.
Teachers, family members, who have all of these real life examples and evidence, and they're conducting these tests. It's really something. I am in it. I'm in it, in the telepathy tapes. What?
Well, can you not guess?
Okay.
No, I had two things. Mm-hmm. These are not listening to or watching, but I have a listener feedback. One is, I cannot tell you the number of people. It's 3. 3 people have mentioned your use of the phrase crip stepping. When referring to Serena Williams at the Super Bowl.
I said crip step.
Did your sister say crip step?
I did say it.
And it's also sea walk. I mean, which is short for crip, but people have shortened it. But I've had numerous people come to me and say, did she say that? Like almost like they were questioning themselves.
No, I said it, guys.
In a weird way.
And you're welcome for it. Sponsor us, crip step.
That's one.
Okay.
And 2, a listener who shall remain nameless told me that he can't deal with you.
Oh.
He's never met you.
Oh, no.
But because when you talk, he feels like he's in trouble.
All the time?
He said he feels like he's in trouble.
Oh, no. I hate that.
Hey, anonymous listener, I get it.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Well, that's a good way to wrap up an episode.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Honestly,
anonymous listener.
well,
You're
here's the
not.
thing.
I would never want to make you feel that way.
He's also, oh no, your face actually does look upset.
I'm sad.
Here's the thing about him though. He's also a facetious type character.
Okay.
So I think he's saying it in jest.
Okay. I hope so.
So calm down.
Okay.
So do me a favor.
Well, I want to meet this person, and you're not in trouble. And I'm sorry I made you feel that way.
Because of your reaction, you know what I'm not going to do?
Tell me who it is.
Ever introduce you to this person.
I may know them already.
He's just going to crip step his way on out of our lives.
Yeah, out of my heart forever. Okay, what is your warm heart?
I don't know. You tell me yours. I can't. I haven't.
Well, it wasn't that.
Well, listen.
It wasn't that. I'll tell you. How could you do that to me on a day before a medical procedure?
How could you do that to me on a day? You're going to be sitting
on the eve of a colonoscopy.
Okay, ma'am. Count backwards from 10. You're just 10. I'm thinking about this person who thinks they're in trouble all the time.
I just feel bad. I never want to make people feel bad.
You're going to have anesthesia fever dreams about people thinking they're in trouble
true.
and long legs.
It's true. My warm heart is just how surprising it is to make new friends and new connections, because you feel like you're kind of full up with friends and relationships at a certain point.
Oh, I am.
And then I know you feel that way.
I've got a one in, one out policy.
But even you are not.
No, I am
immune to it.
If I make a new friend, I have to get rid of an old one.
No, that's not true.
I've got a ledger.
But I've made
You want to see my spreadsheet?
Okay.
Because you're real close.
All right.
It's got 60.
Okay.
You're 59.
I'm 59. All right.
I'll say old friends.
I say Cleveland.
I'm going to say old friends who make it possible to not have to make new ones.
Very good. Very warm. Okay, well, I got to go get my daughter, and I better not talk anymore, lest I make people feel like they're in trouble.
Hey, Robbie, she's going to hold on to that forever. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Anonymous Robbie Anyway, that's all.
Sad Ashley.
Sad Ashley and Anonymous Robbie. There's a rom-com.
There it is. All right, guys. Sorry so short this week, but we'll check in with you next week.
You're welcome.
Bye.